down the street from where I used to live, and I decided, oh, let's do a quick little tour of my hood. This was Gwinnett County. This is Gwinnett County, and this was one of the most popular slave owners in Georgia, and they gave a whole county to him. That's crazy, but we're not going to talk about that right now. But this was all a plantation site, and right across the street over here is not this place. There's a school right over there, and that school used to be the actual plantation house. And then this, my bad, I'm driving, is where I used to live, and this was where the slaves used to live. So when I first moved here, they tried to tell me that this was like, I forgot what they tried to tell me. I gotta think about it. But anyways, so this is where the slaves used to live. And then this tree, my bad, y'all, I'm driving and stuff. So this tree right here is where, okay, so when they was building this subdivision, they found a bunch of rocks in this tree, and then so they dug it up and they found bodies. And then Georgia has this law where you have to protect the ancestors' bodies, blah blah blah. So they couldn't remove the bodies of the slaves there, so we have to fence it out, and they made it a memorial. But they tried to tell me it was some type of Indian burial ground, and I'm like, come on, what kind of fucking Indian burial ground are you going to find in Georgia? And I'm not trying to say that you're not going to, because clearly the Indians resonated and lived in Georgia before the Trial of Tears, where they shipped us out. But we know damn sure that this is black and these are Negroes here, and y'all trying to act like it's not. That really offended me. So I did the research, and I found out that those are slaves buried here. Anyways, now that I'm done ranting. So I used to live all the way down here when I was married, and I had 3.5 little children. Right before my ex-husband bought this house for me, I had just lost a little baby. We don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but we're assuming it was a girl because we was gonna name her Madison. So we lost Madison right before we had Ken. But I was going through a really hard time, and we was looking for a house, and this is not the house I wanted. I did not want this house at all whatsoever. However, this is what he had to do because I literally just lost a baby and I was going through something. And there's my first home. Hold on. Not that house. Oh, this lady used to live here. She was like 90. She was so mean. Oh, we couldn't stand her. But this is my first house. 1013. They didn't change anything about the outside. The blue is still that color. Okay, so that room right there in the middle, that's actually the closet, and that was Kennedy's bedroom. And then that room right there was, that was Bailey's bedroom, I'm sorry, and that was Isaiah's bedroom. And then when Kennedy was born, we tried to make Bailey share with Kennedy, but Bailey has never been the friendliest person, so Isaiah had to share a room with his sister. But that room right there in the middle, I was going through depression so fucking bad that I could not leave that closet. That room is a closet, and I would sleep in my girl's closet, and they would come in there and I would parent them from the closet because my depression got so bad. But they didn't really change much, honestly. Everything looks the same, but our blinds wasn't fucked up. We took care of our blinds. But yeah. Oh, and then there was a cop that lived here, and Kennedy baby ass swallowed a quarter, and I'm trying to get it out, and I can't get it out, and I'm not panicking, but I'm definitely panicking, like, oh my gosh. I went outside, and the cop is mowing the lawn, and he just does her the Heimlich maneuver, gets the quarter out, gives it to me, and then goes finish mowing the lawn. And I'm like, dude, did you just realize you saved my daughter's life? And he's all like, I guess not, I'm a cop. So the wife came later to check on me and my daughter. I said, I don't think your husband realized he just saved my daughter's life. She was like, no, he's a cop. He just, that's why I came to check on you, make sure you're okay. I know you're a new mom. And I'm like, well, this is my third one, but why would she swallow a quarter? She's like, it's harder with the younger ones because the older ones will leave stuff around. It's pretty cool. But I really like this area because my kids, because you saw that we lived in a cul-de-sac. So the children can literally be outside all night. Kennedy was 4 and she was outside playing till 10, 11 o'clock at night. We would just sit up on lawn chairs at the end. Oh, and then we had some best friends. They was Jamaican. I can't remember what house they lived in. I think we passed it. But they were the reason why I like how I learned to trust other people around my kids, and that it was okay for my kids to be outside all night. I can't remember their names right now. Roxanne. Hey Roxanne, if you see this, girl. But anyways, yeah, nostalgia.